You'll have no doubt heard the comments of the England captain. Speaking to ITV, he says that playing for England is more important to him than playing for his club. And he seems to be questioning the kind of commitment to the national team of some of his England teammates. What do you make of that?
Well, I think the focus all camp has been on the players that are here. I think it's important that we make the most of this situation. With the amount of players that are pulled out, it gives all the players an opportunity to be here. We're really looking forward to the game. It's going to be a tough test for us, and the focus has been purely on the players that are here.
Pretty straightforward question for you. Which is most important for you, playing for your country or playing for Newcastle?
Good question. I'd say whatever is my current team. Do you know what I mean? What I'm playing for right now is what's most important to me, because that's what's in front of me and that's the challenge ahead. So I think it'd be hard to say one. I think for England it's a different feeling because you're selected to be in a group where it's the best from every team, which is obviously a good feeling. But yeah, I'd say what's right ahead of me.
Back to you if that's okay.
Yep.
Gareth Southgate, you know very well, and he worked incredibly hard to engender a spirit in this England team camp where everybody wanted to be here, everybody wanted to play for England. The players were desperate to be a part of it and win something. Do you feel that's under threat at the moment? And do you feel there's a growing rift maybe between club and country?
No, definitely not. I think with the amount of pull-outs that we've had in this window, it's historically it's been like that in the past. November's always been a challenging window. I think like you said, the culture and the environment that Gareth and Steve and the rest of the staff created has made it a really positive environment, and the players that are currently here fully deserve to be here and are ready for the game tomorrow.
Hi Lee.
Okay.
After Harry's comments, have any of the other players in the squad come to you to speak to you about their feelings about players that haven't joined up?
No, definitely not. No, I think it's like I said, the players that are here are massively proud of being here, highly motivated for the game tomorrow. We're expecting a really tough game, a game that I have to win. So our focus is fully on the match for tomorrow.
You were a player that picked up a knock before this camp. Did you have to say to Newcastle that you wanted to come and join up with England?
I didn't really have to say. I think they know how I feel about playing for England. They knew my wishes anyway. But it's more about coming here, getting assessed to see how I was, if I was fit to play. And I was. And obviously, if I'm fit to play, I was going to play for England.
Tomorrow, Lee. You said it was a difficult moment for you at Wembley after the Greece defeat, and you wished the game was tomorrow, and now it is. So how do you feel ahead of the match? Yeah,
really looking forward to it. I think it's been good weeks training, 3 or 4 days, whatever we've had. Players are in good spirits. Really looking forward to it. I mean, it's going to be a sell-out crowd, a great atmosphere. One of the negative things about international football is you have to wait, the 4 or 5 weeks, whatever it is, in between games. So, this next window is so important to us in terms of not only the game tomorrow, but Republic of Ireland on Sunday as well. So two really tough games, but it's a great challenge for us.
Did you find the withdrawals personally disrespectful at all?
No, not at all. I think it's like I say, historically, November's always been a challenging window with pull-outs. So look at the players that we brought in. It's really a proud moment for them as well. So the focus is on the players that are here, not the ones that aren't.
There's obviously a lot of focus on the players, but do you feel the clubs at all put any pressure on those players to pull out?
No, definitely not. I think it's we've got a really good relationship with all of the clubs, especially the medical department. So. We're totally happy with where we are. The players that we had doubts about in squad announcement, that's why we went with a bigger squad. They were assessed and they were sent back. So no, there's no problems from our way.
And after the first game against Greece, you said you learned a lot from that. What did you learn, and what does England need to do differently to get a different result tomorrow? Well,
I learned a lot of things. First and foremost, the tempo that we have to play at. The chances that we create, we have to take, real basics. But a good reminder. Obviously, we tried something different that night as well. So you'll probably see something a little bit more conventional tomorrow in terms of the way that we play. But I expect us still to play in a good style, attacking style, and hopefully we can get a good result.
Ali, given the issues you've already had to contend with, are you able to provide an update on the well-being of the squad heading into tomorrow night, and in particular Jared Branthwaite?
Yeah, so Jared stayed behind. Jarrell's replaced him, Jarrell Quanta. So great opportunity for Jarrell. Jared had a slight issue that he's had in the past, so we were never going to take any chances with him. So it was again a good opportunity for Jarrell.
Okay, Andy.
Lee, sorry, another question on Harry's comments. He said, I think it's a tough period of the season. Maybe that's been taken advantage of a little bit. Do you think he's right?
I think it's his opinion. You know, I can only deal with what's in front of us. You know, I think like we've said in the past, November is a challenging window. In the past, we've had 8-9 call off. Sorry, I know the under-21s and the under-20s have had a lot of players that have pulled out as well. So I think it is definitely that period of the season where, you know, fatigue and small injuries have played a part in it. But I think, like I say, it's a brilliant opportunity for other players that were on the outside of the squad, and now it's their chance.
First, a comment by you. What is your view about the Greek team? How do you see it over the last decade, especially after the first game that you played against Greece? And what is also your view about the development of Greece, not just during the last decade, but during the last month and during the latest period? Yeah,
so we definitely prepared well for the game against Greece. Very well organised, very good team, strong team, with a great history behind them. We definitely didn't underestimate them. We expect a really tough game tomorrow night. We found that they were very good on the counter-attack especially. We're expecting a tough game tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, first of all, welcome. Thank you. You are one of the most important players for Newcastle and the national team as well. Let us not forget that you won 1 year ago in Georgia the Euro with the team under 21, and you were the MVP of that tournament. Do you think that the players who are absent are going to play the role? I mean, their absence is going to play the role for tomorrow's game. And do you think that this is an opportunity for your generation to step up, to come forward in the national team?
Yeah, exactly that. I think the players who aren't here, like Lee said, we can only focus on the players who are here, and the players we've got are top players. Like that's not in question. So it's just an opportunity for them to go and shine and do what they do best. I play with a lot of them, so I can tell you that they're really good players. Like you said, I've won with them. So yeah, they'll take the opportunity, I'm sure.
Nick.
Thanks.
Lee, how much harder has it been to formulate plans to take on Greece, bearing in mind the changing nature of the squad?
No, I think it's been all of the games are challenging. Getting the game plan right, getting the team right. I think we've done that. Ultimately, the proof will be tomorrow. But no, it's been quite a smooth camp. A lot of the players that aren't here, we were ready to replace them quite quickly in terms of, in my mind, who would come in, and so that wouldn't affect too much how we were going to play. So it's an exciting time. I'm looking forward to the game.
Do you sense that there is a feeling within the group that you want to prove a point after what happened at Wembley against Greece?
Yeah, I think like for the English national team, we don't feel like we should lose any game. So I think losing any game, we're going to want to have a little bit of revenge and prove that we can beat them, because we felt like we would win the game at Wembley. We felt like we had the players to do it, and we obviously never. We underperformed, didn't take our chances, so it's a great opportunity for us to do it.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.